Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live. Today is day 51 of our Go Live Challenge, and my name is Carla. I am a mom of two. I am a full time employee and also a proud digital business owner.
I'm
Hello,
Luisa.
guys. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hello, hello. My name is Candy. I'm a mom of two, a full-time employee, and also a proud digital business owner.
And I'm Luisa. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
So, welcome everybody. If you're new here, we do a go live every day. We discuss some important topics that we think are helpful and every day. And today we're discussing our personal journey to what is it self I
First,
Personal
forgot.
development.
Personal development. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so I think for me, my personal development journey starts with repetition. So my example really is this Go Live challenge. Like it really was hard for me to do this in the beginning, and now that we're 51 days into it, a little bit every day it gets better, it gets easier. I'm not as shy as I used to be anymore, and actually, this Go Live challenge is actually really helping me because I struggle with coming up with content every day, something to talk about to go live. And we're doing this Go Live challenge with a bunch of our business partners, and they give us actually suggestions on what to talk about. So I think that makes it easier for people like me who struggle with content. But my personal journey for growth is repetition, really. But just because the more you do it, the easier it gets.
yes,
Yeah.
I so agree with you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, go
No,
ahead,
no,
Luisa.
sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
totally. I can relate. We all, the three of us all struggle. That's why we want to do it together so that we can help each other out. And then for me, I just learned the importance of again time management. As you hear, all three of us we carry so many hats. We're all a mom, a wife, a full-time employee, and then digital business owners as well. So what helps us is like setting goals. Like every day, writing it down what needs to be done for that day so that we can prioritize and really give our full attention for one task at a time so that we'll be able to reach our goals.
Yes, I also agree with you, Candy. Setting goals is really important to for us to malaman natin kung ano yung una natin gagawin, yung prioritizing things, the most important things. And also, I also agree with Carla. It's also one of my lists. And doing go live is really hard for me because I don't feel comfortable talking in front of a lot of people, especially with this one. And it makes me nervous, and I couldn't think of what to say when I'm already there. And by doing this every day, it helped me face that fear. I mean, I'm not confident enough yet to do this, but little by little, I'm slowly getting there. So
Yeah, I think our next step is we have to do one individual lives next time
Oh.
because this the three of us doing it together, it makes it so much easier. And 51
Mhm.
days into it, right, it gets easier with, but because there's three of us. So
Mhm.
I think the natural step going forward is to learn how to do it on our own. I think eventually we'll get there.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
another thing I noticed about my personal development throughout this journey is um, like plugging into my community more. I'm learning how to listen to other people. I'm learning how to work with other people. We have so many business partners all over the globe because this is a global digital business. And, working with Candy and Luisa, we're partnering together. And I'm learning a lot from Candy. I'm learning a lot from Luisa. So a lot of things that I don't know, they share their knowledge. And also for me, like I'm not afraid to ask for help, right? So if I'm stuck somewhere, if I'm stuck with creating probably like a reel or a picture or something like that, then Candy and Luisa, they're there to help out. Or maybe other people in this business are also really 100% willing to help anybody. So that for me, I'm not afraid to ask for quite help.
Yeah, that's what I like about Carla. She always reach out and she's very humble, like she's not afraid to ask questions. I need to learn that because for me, prideful, 'di ba? Masyadong prideful. So, like I try to like do it myself and then I get discouraged and then I stop. So that's one thing that I'm really trying to change. So one thing that is helping me with that one also is celebrating small wins, like so that it keeps me motivated, that something's going right, like it helps me to keep moving forward and keep working at it. So yeah.
Yeah, same with Candy. I also like to do things na hanggat kaya ko, I'll do it. And then minsan pag kailangan ko na magtanong, parang nahihiya na ako. I don't know what to say. So yeah, similar tayo dun. And also on my list is yung learning something new din, like what Carla mentioned earlier. So since starting my online business, I may know some about navigating online, but then I'm not really tech savvy. And the trainings we have here in the business really help me gain more knowledge and experience doing yung sa online, and the free training is unlimited. So going back to the previous ones that we've done before and moving on to the new ones, they're all free, so we can always go back and forth there. And there's no extra charge, so it's easy for us to just go back. And that made it even more helpful for me because it's continuous learning. I like to learn more, so yeah.
Yeah, especially nowadays, I honestly think I'm pretty tech savvy, but with the technology going so fast right now, right? There's so many new things you can learn. You can't really keep up. So like,
Mhm.
there's so many new things with Instagram. There's so many new apps that you can use that make your life so much easier when you're creating content or reels or pictures or anything like that. There's so many things that probably I don't even know yet that I haven't used or downloaded or heard about. And you learn from other people. So I think it's very, very important to just be open and, open to new things and learning new things because I feel like I'm getting old. Like I'm not into like the new things that the younger generation really knows how to do. So we have to keep up somehow because, that's technology. It just keeps moving fast.
Mhm.
Right. So, if you don't have anything else to add on, I would like to move on to our next topic. So we've been reading this book by Napoleon Hill. It's called Think and Grow Rich, and we're nearing the end of chapter 3, right?
Or
4. We're nearing
Sure.
the end of
chapter
chapter
4.
4. So this is the last topic of chapter 4, and it's called the summary of instruction. So it talks about like putting all the things that we've learned in the previous chapter into one, and the steps are to number one, go into a quiet spot and read aloud the amount because we talked about like setting a goal about like this is about finance, strictly financial, right? We talked about this in the previous go lives, but this is I'll just read it, the summary of instruction that it says to follow. So number one, the step one is to go into a quiet spot and read aloud the amount of money you want to accumulate, your time limit, and the description of service you intend to give in return. So while you're saying this, um, you have to see yourself already in possession of that money. And then it says, so for example, I want to I want to earn like $10,000 by the end of this year. How am I gonna do that? You have to say that. So what is my that's my I said the amount of money I want to attain. I set my time limit. Now I have to mention how I want what I'm going to do in return. So if I say like I am going to do all my training that I need to do and I am going to go live every day, and I am going to, like, you just have to give something in return because nothing is free, right? You have to work towards it. So you have to be specific and tell, and write it in your paper that you want, what you want to do, and your time limit and how much money you want to um, to earn. And then you have to, step two is repeat this program every night and every morning. So before you sleep at night and when you wake up at night, you have to read it. And then number three is place your written statement where you can see it every day and read it until you can memorize it. So again, like, the power of a law of attraction, right? So we talked about this previously. There's this law of attraction that we need to follow because it really, this chapter is about autosuggestion. And it kind of, when we do that, we give orders to our subconscious to follow what we want. So we have to follow these instructions with faith. So we've talked about that
Mhm.
also previously. So, while it's normal to be skeptical about what you're thinking, because I'm like, sometimes how can I earn $10,000 in 2 months, right? Like, it's impossible. You can't think that way. You have to lead with faith. You have to lead with the thought that I can do that, right? So you have to lead with absolute faith, and you'll arrive at the point where you want to be, and you're going to be the master of your own fate.
Mhm. Yeah. So, again, at first, diba, these steps may feel strange or even unrealistic, like what Carla was saying, like our skepticism can maisip natin siya na we can't do it. That's why we need to keep doing it. The more we practice it, the more our doubts will turn into belief, and eventually it will become a reality, for us. That's why we have to keep doing it twice a day, like morning and then at night as well, because that's what we're training our mind, again, saying that we can do it, that we'll be able to do it, and then with belief and actions, we'll get there.
Yeah, so this part of chapter 4, since this is just a summary of what we learned from, the previous chapters, if we combine those with the six practical steps, with the desire, the faith, the suggestion, and with our persistence, our subconscious will shape our mindset, and it
Mhm.
will eventually accept what we want to believe or what we want to say or think, and what we want to achieve, and with those beliefs, we can turn those into reality.
Yeah, so I know it's really, really hard to lead with faith and follow this auto suggestion, but it is
Mhm.
possible. I really believe it's possible. And for me, like, I know it's really impossible for me to earn $10,000 in 2 months if I only have my full-time job, because it's a set amount of income that I have, unless they give me a bonus miraculously, right? But
Mhm.
that's why I have this digital business that I do on the side, because it gives me hope that I can earn more money for my family. So right now we're fairly new to this business. So but the hope is, or the goal for me is to earn like five-figure income eventually, hopefully in the near future. But this business, with this business, I'm one step closer to that goal, because I can't just, do nothing. I can't just sit here with one full-time job and expect to, to earn a lot of money. No, because it's a set amount of salary that I have, right? Nothing more, nothing less, unless I don't go to work and I'm, unpaid time off, right? But that's the thing. So sometimes we have to have unpaid days. And with this digital business, it really helps our family out because we earn extra income from it.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's why, like, for me, I set up like yung amount is maliit muna. Kasi I want it,
Mm.
like what Carla said, I want it to be realistic. Like, kasi pag masyado namang mataas yung isinet kong goal, I won't be able to reach it. I know I won't be able to kasi nga, we're just starting. Again,
Yes.
you start slow, di ba? Hindi naman agad. Like, malaki agad yung kita mo. Like, even when you start just working as an employee, they start you at the minimum wage. And then as time goes on, lumalaki yung sweldo. So it's the same with our digital business. So, we have to set realistic goals as well so that we don't get discouraged pag hindi natin siya na-achieve. And then, we're gonna end it up like stopping or quitting, di ba? And we don't want that to happen. Kaya importante talaga is yung sabi ng mga philosophers is like it's really we have to start on ourselves, di ba? Like we really have to believe on ourselves, and then feeding our mind that we can really do it, so that are we achieve our goals.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that has to be realistic, right? Because, like, for example, let's say I want to lose, 20 pounds in a month. That's impossible, right?
No, yeah,
So we really have to start somewhere. We have to start with small goals. Once you reach that goal, then you're not, you're encouraged to do more because, oh, I
yes,
reached that in 2 weeks. I reached it. I earned this much money in 2 weeks. And then increase from there because then oh,
mm-hmm.
this is attainable, right? But for me, I also don't like to um, make my goals really, really high. If you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
make it really high, give yourself, a longer timeline to get to that
Yes,
point.
Yeah.
So eventually you will get there, but just give yourself a little bit more time and be more realistic. But also, we have to work towards it, right? We have to
yes,
promise that we will do something in return. So what do we have to do? We have to work at it every day. We have to work on our business a little at a time, whether it's an hour or two, or if you can give more, then better, because the more you work on this business, the higher you're going to earn. So if any
mm-hmm.
of you are interested in what we do, we are all digital business owners here. You can go to our websites. It's on the screen. So if you go to Candy's website, it's theinglegacy.com. And then Luisa's website is luisaenriquez.com. And my website is carlaperganan.com. So if you have any questions, feel free to let us know, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay. So yeah, so enter your email in our websites, and then we'll send you a link to our free webinar. It's 90 minutes every Tuesday and Thursday. It's a live webinar. You can join in, or you can catch the replay link too. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So you could be like skeptical, at first, right? Because just like how that's how we were at the beginning. We were skeptical about this business, but then as we watched the webinar, with an open mind, we found out that it's really a great opportunity. So don't let that skepticism like stop you from doing something great for you and your family. So please do sign up and watch the webinar so you can make an informed decision.
Yeah, and this online business is easy setup. We have free trainings and mentorship and the community that can help you whenever you're stuck or don't know what to do. So yeah, if you're looking for another source of income, just try this. Maybe this is the one you're looking for. Just send us a message and we will reply to you as soon as we can.
yeah, and and while we understand it's not for everybody, but you wouldn't know until you reach out or you watch our webinar. So again, I just wanted to share that this is actually now, while you think you don't need it, this is actually the perfect time to start a new business venture. Just because, like, you never know what's going to happen in the near future. You always hear about layoffs. You always
Mhm.
hear about the prices going higher every time. Your salary might not be going up, but prices of gas and food are going up
Mhm.
every day.
Mhm.
So while you don't need it, this is actually the perfect time for you to start a business. So again, if you're curious, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. So that's it for us today. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you learned something new from us. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Hi, thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.